World leaders and rights groups have largely condemned Israel's firing on protesters in Gaza. Palestinians say the weeks-long demonstrations have posed no threat to Israel.
The Palestinians protesting in Gaza are protesting non-violently. If you see the smoke and the fire, this is on their own land in order to create a smoke screen so that the snipers wouldn't kill them. You don't have to be violent to be killed by Israel.
Israel and the United States claimed that protesters were trying to breach the border fence and had to be stopped. Haley blamed Gaza's Hamas leaders for instigating the violence on Monday to coincide with the relocation of the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
Those who suggest that the Gaza violence has anything to do with the location of the American embassy are sorely mistaken. Rather, the violence comes from those who reject the existence of the State of Israel in any location. Such a motivation, the destruction of a United Nations member state, is so illegitimate as to not be worth our time in the Security Council, other than the time it takes to denounce it.
Ashrawi called Haley's remark a total disconnect with reality and extremely dangerous.
The main problem is Israeli impunity and lack of accountability for Israel. I mean, don't get me going on Ambassador Haley. Really, I think it's extremely difficult to find any relationship between reality and the words we hear coming out from the American representative here.
The Palestinian official was critical of Haley's pledges last year to take down names of countries that disagree with Washington. She said the U.S. envoy had not been appointed the Schoolmarm of the world.
There are countries that are not easily intimidated by the U.S. or by the threats of the U.S. representative to take down names. And I believe that the international community can be counted on so far still to do what is right.
The United States on Tuesday blocked the adoption of a UN Security Council resolution calling for a probe into the deadly violence at the Gaza border. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.